Welcome back to Miracle Mantras. I'm Kiran Jot. I'll be reading today's lesson for you, singing this mantra with you again so you can carry it throughout your day, and I'll be adding a commentary at the end. This is lesson number 74. There is no will but God's. The idea for today can be regarded as the central thought toward which all our exercises are directed. God's is the only will. When you have recognized this, you have recognized that your will is God's. The belief that conflict is possible has gone. Peace has replaced the strange idea that you are torn by conflicting goals. As an expression of the will of God, you have no goal but God's. There is great peace in today's idea, and the exercises for today are directed towards finding it. The idea itself is wholly true. Therefore, it cannot give rise to illusions. Without illusions, conflict is impossible. Let us try to recognize this today and experience the peace this recognition brings. Begin the longer practice periods by repeating these thoughts several times, slowly and with firm determination to understand what they mean and to hold them in mind. There is no will but God's. I cannot be in conflict. Then spend several minutes in adding some related thoughts, such as, I am at peace. Nothing can disturb me. My will is God's. My will and God's are one. God wills peace for God's child. During this introductory phase, be sure to deal quickly with any conflict thoughts that may cross your mind. Tell yourself immediately, there is no will but God's. These conflict thoughts are meaningless. If there is one conflict area that seems particularly difficult to resolve, single it out for special consideration. Think about it briefly, but very specifically. Identify the particular person or persons and the situation or situations involved and tell yourself, there is no will but God's. I share it with God. My conflict about cannot be real. After you have cleared your mind in this way, close your eyes and try to experience the peace to which your reality entitles you. Sink into it and feel it closing around you. There may be some temptation to mistake these attempts for withdrawal, but the difference is easily detected. If you are succeeding, you will feel a deep sense of joy and an increased alertness, rather than a feeling of drowsiness and enervation. Joy characterizes peace. By this experience, will you recognize that you have reached it? If you feel yourself slipping off into withdrawal, quickly repeat the idea for today and try again. Do this as often as necessary. There is definite gain in refusing to allow retreat into withdrawal, even if you do not experience the peace you seek. In the shorter periods, which should be undertaken at regular and predetermined intervals today, say to yourself, there is no will but God's. I seek God's peace today. Then try to find what you are seeking. A minute or two every half an hour with eyes closed if possible would be well spent on this today. There is no will but God's. no will but God's will, and conflict here is impossible. There is no will but your will, and conflict here is impossible. My will is yours, your will is mine. I am at peace am I. My will is yours, your will is mine. I am at peace am I. There is no will but your will, and conflict here is impossible. There is no will but your will, and conflict here is impossible. My will is yours, your will is mine. I am at peace am I. My will is yours, your will is mine. I am at peace am I. I am at peace am I. I am at peace am I. So this lesson is asking us again to look very carefully at our conflicts and at our minds, our split minds, and at the ego's thought system. So it's not asking us to just give up all our conflicts and push them aside and just go towards the light without considering. It's asking us deeply to consider and to look carefully at the things that we think are real and we've made very real. So we're not denying that we feel conflicted, and we're not denying that it's difficult many times to see through to the light and to acknowledge that our will is God's will. So we're asked here to really look closely, to acknowledge the difficulty, and to ask for help. So when we sit with these deep conflicts that maybe are reoccurring themes in our life, we're asked here to consider what unloving thoughts are contributing to this conflicted idea, this conflicting situation. So let's really look here. Let's shine all of our loving light upon it, and let's ask for Holy Spirit, our guides, to show us what divine would see if looking at this conflict, since divine can only see love, right? But it's that beautiful way of, instead of reacting to situations, of contemplating and observing. It's allowing the pain and the conflict to be there, but to really watch it and to see what is underneath it. So it's this process that we're doing of considering the clouds and the darkness and the veils of illusion, sitting quietly with it until we can be shown the way through, until we can find the love on the other side of it. But it's not asking us to deny this. It's asking us to look at it truthfully. And looking at it truthfully means examining the thought system of the ego and seeing if that's the thought system we really want to keep. So in every situation, ask, is this the will that I would join my will with? Is this the love? Is this the holiness that I know resides in all? Thank you for being with me. I look forward to being with you again tomorrow.